Yeah, there's light on. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Lunch with Our Long Ears. It is Tuesday, November 25th. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. We have a lot of updates today, and it's freezing cold and windy, so we're going to do our best to hopefully have you be able to hear us and to get the information out to you. We're coming to you a little bit early because I am heading out to meet the farrier at one of our adopters here shortly. And so we decided to go live before we left so that you could see the donkeys and check in. So, like I said, Tuesday, November 25th, we are a little bit flooded here in the back pen. We had a big rainstorm on Sunday night, Monday night, Sunday night, that left us with puddles a little bit, but much needed moisture, so we're happy to have it. And today it is cold and very windy, and the wind has got quite a bite to it, so we're all bundled up and freezing cold, but we'll take a tour around. So yesterday we had a team out, and our goal for the day was to get our whole herd dewormed for the fall, and we were successful in getting 67 of our campers dewormed. So everybody has been through the pen, had their dewormer, and are set now for the winter. And hopefully with this cold, the flies are done for the year and we're ready to move on. So that was a big accomplishment. Thank you to everybody that helped us yesterday and provided the intel and the information that we needed to make the day successful. We've had a couple of donkeys on the watch list between a few sore feet and a couple that have just been feeling a little bit under the weather with the changes in the cold and temperatures and wind and all the things that have been going on. So we're keeping an close eye on everybody and checking in with them. We'll stop up here for just a second and see Peggy. She's feeding treats to these guys and getting some hands on them. She comes down and visits and helps these donkeys get to know people and get to know touches and get to know reward for touches. So she will not feed a treat until they allow her to touch. She's getting her hands on new donkeys every day, which is fun. They're getting a little kicky and grabby. They don't like to share the snacks. Everybody's doing really good, and they're all getting their winter coats and staying warm and eating extra out of the elements so that their stomachs stay warm and they can stay warm overnight. You see everybody eating the straw up here. That straw is available to them 24/7, so they can eat and eat and eat as much as they want. So we'll walk. Part of what we're going to do today is let most of these guys out into the pasture. Now that the grass has gone dormant for the winter, we're letting them out for a good portion of the day, and they're getting to stretch out and run around and play outside before they come in much earlier than they do in the summer because it gets dark by about 4:30. So they're back in, dinner served by 4:30, and so we go out and stretch out right now. So we'll walk you through doing that. In the meantime, while we're walking up this way, there is kind of a national pandemic, epidemic, whatever you want to call it, going on with the equine herpes virus. So I thought that I would mention that. We are currently all clear here and thankful for that. But just wanted to provide some updates on that. We are currently not accepting any intakes. That is auction, killborn, out of state, owner surrender on a case-by-case basis. But at the moment, no intakes whatsoever. We are holding our outtakes for the current second as well. Just trying to keep our bubble as safe as we can. Yes, there's your chickens. They were missing. They're back. So with that being said, our protocol here is that we are keeping a close eye on everybody. Part of what we did yesterday with deworming was we took everybody's temperatures. So we have baseline temperatures on everybody. So if we start to see any symptoms, we're going to know if they're running fever or not based on what their baseline temp was yesterday. So that was part of our process that we did yesterday as well. Part of our records that we established. Temperature wise, these guys have microchips that have temp readings on them. And so we have the scanner that reads and allows us to take their temps pretty quickly and efficiently without rectals. And so that was how we did that yesterday. I think we have about 6 or 7 that don't have microchips that read, but other than that, everybody else got a temperature reading yesterday. So what we're going to do right now is let these guys out to pasture. They get to go out pretty much every day, and morning chores are done, and they're good to go and ready to be outside and get some movement and move around. So let's just see everybody line up. My helpers. Come on, guys, out we go. So with deworming a group as big as we dewormed yesterday, we ran everybody through a chute of some sort, minus the mom and baby pen. We were able to do them just by handling. But everybody else ran through the chute. As soon as they got their dewormer, then they were let go out the other side and sent out to the pasture and allowed to continue on with their day. Good job, you guys. Go have fun. There's your buddy. He just went out. Uh-oh. Maisie Daisy, what's going on, sweet pea? Huh? All I can do is go get a hoof pick and bring it back to you, sweet girl. Is that better? Try. Lenny, our mammoth, always waits for everybody to go out. Once he makes sure that everybody's outside, then he'll go out. He's a good herd watcher. Mama, why don't you hang for a second and let me go get a hoof pick? Nance, come with me. We'll come back to her. So part of letting them out is we get eyes on everybody right here, and obviously you can see that something's going on with Maisie, so we'll get that taken care of pretty quickly. And it's helpful because when I was in earlier, she was either resting or sleeping and didn't notice that she had sore foot, so get that taken care of. See if I can grab a hoof pick real quick. Sorry, digging around. I think there's one in here. There we go. Hi, Memo. So as far as the equine herpes virus, it is highly contagious. It is pretty bad if it gets to your equines. It's a neurological. It causes lots of problems neurologically, and many times the equines are not able to sustain it and end up having to be put down. So we are doing everything in our power to avoid having it show up here. It is a virus. It is a herpes virus. It travels the same way that a herpes virus does in humans. It will travel on surfaces. It will travel on clothing, boots, all of those type of things. So if symptoms show up, big precautions need to be taken so that things do not spread amongst the herd. So like I said, we are closed down to intakes at this point in time. Our board of directors has met and made decisions on how we're proceeding forward. We have some upcoming transports in December that are currently on hold until we determine if it's safe for us to go and it's safe for the new people to take the donkeys in. So lots of things up in the air as a result of that. There is a seminar tonight that's being put on. It's at 6 o'clock. It is not being hosted by me. But that will have more detailed information from some of the state vets that are providing protocols and things to follow. We are in touch with our state vet. We are in touch with our board of directors. We're in touch with our personal vet, and we're making decisions that are best for our herd. Hang on, girl. Hang on. Let me look. Let me look. You're walking better already. You're walking better already. Let me clean it out one more time. Lift. You just had your feet trimmed. You did. Sometimes that will cause something to surface that was down underneath the sole, and now that the sole is wearing down at a new level, something will pop up. So we'll keep an eye on her. Hey, Maisie. So if you have any questions about the virus that's going around, or you're looking to travel or transport with your donkeys, my first rule of advice would be to check with your vet, get their opinion on how and what you should do and where you are safe to go. And then you can also check the state Colorado Department of Ag website, etc., to determine what their policies are at the current moment. There's different states that are changing requirements as the days go on. So we're keeping an eye. Hopefully within about the next 10 to 15 days, we'll have a lot more information and hopefully some restrictions lifted. But like I said, utmost precaution for us for the time being, and that's how we're choosing to move forward. Other than that, let's see, Thanksgiving week, we have many things that we're grateful for here at Burro Base Camp. Very thankful for all of our donors and the people that provide grants to us to help us continue our operations and continue our programming. So thank you. Tremendous thank you to all of our volunteers who spend countless hours out here on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. We could not do everything that we do without all of the hands that come and help us, and the people that help us behind the scenes with our bookkeeping and our social media posts and our newsletters and our grant writing and day-to-day bookkeeping, etc. So a big heartfelt thank you. We are in the midst of Colorado Gives Day campaign. It is going fantastic. We appreciate all the support very much. There's still lots of time to donate. Our Colorado Gives Day is linked on our website, as well as you can just go to coloradogives.org and search for Burro Base Camp. For all of the monthly donations, if you are a new monthly donor to Burro Base Camp through the Colorado Gives website, Colorado Gives will match your first month up to $100. And we'll go over and say hi to the cows for a second to make sure that they have water this morning. So coloradogives.org, Burro Base Camp, if you are a new monthly donor and you donate Any dollar amount up to $100 will be matched by the Colorado Gives Foundation, and that is free money in our pockets in addition to our cumulative amount of donations is matched by the Colorado Gives Foundation as well. Not matched, but we get a percentage of the overall fund that they have available for 2025. And that equals to a pretty decent chunk of money for us at the end of the campaign. So Colorado Gives Day is officially Tuesday, December 9th. The campaign is open now. All the donations now go into that campaign. So you're welcome to donate now. It will have the same impact. On December 9th, there are several different promotions and things that Colorado Gives does in order to reward their donors. So there's a couple things called Power Hour. And the organizations that receive the most donations during their Power Hour are eligible for an additional $2,000 deposit from the Colorado Gives Foundation. We are choosing 10 to 11 a.m. as our Power Hour. There will be social media and email posts regarding that. But 10 to 11 a.m. on December 9th, if you are going to be a Colorado Gives donor, that would be a great time to donate. Also, Southwest Airlines is giving away a $400 travel voucher once an hour during Colorado Gives on Tuesday, December 9th as well to anybody that donates. So you will be eligible to win those dollars as well, or those awards as well. Other than that, we have our Burro Brims event coming up on Sunday, December 7th. We have a deadline most likely of this weekend. I will be posting it to purchase your ticket and order your hat to guarantee your hat and color that you choose to be done at the event on the 7th. So please, 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 if you're planning to attend, get your ticket purchased and get your hat reserved so that we have everything you need supply-wise in order to have a good experience for you. Also, we have Miss Nancy creating ornaments. Should have brought your ornaments out. But I'll post pictures of the ones that have already been done. The first round is complete. If you ordered in the first round, I will be getting those out to you here hopefully this week before the holiday. And if you would still like to get an ornament, we can definitely do them. Just get the pictures over to us and get them ordered through our website, and Nancy will craft you up a beautiful ornament. So there's still time for ornaments, still time for badass burro brims. Please, please, please get your orders in. And thank you for your support. All proceeds from both events go to the burros at Burro Base Camp and our programming. And what else do we know? If you have anybody that is interested in Burro Base Camp merchandise for Christmas or holidays or holiday gifts, we have plenty of merchandise in stock. We are replenishing inventory as we speak. So just feel free to reach out and message if you have any merchandise needs, and we can get those things shipped out to you as well. Go up here and check on the moms and babies. Hello, and we'll let them out to pasture. And then we're going to let you go about your Tuesday. And we're going to hopefully get warmer because it's chilly. Definitely chilly in the wind. We did do the 3 babies' feet this morning. Copper, Dillweed, Micah, and Ozzy all got their feet trimmed and cleaned up. So that was accomplishment today in addition to our chores. Babies are getting big. Reba still has not had her baby. So we're still on baby watch for her. Hi, Zena. You guys like to go out and play? These guys all know the routine. Gate comes open and they get to go out. Here's Maggie, Quince, this is Copper Micah, Ozzy, Zeta, Zephyr, and Reba. Layla did go home before all the protocols went into place. She was about 5 or 6 days ahead of that, fortunately. So she is home and settled into her new home. Other donkeys have already made it all the way up here. So I think that's, for the most part, all the updates that we have. There is a new video up on our YouTube channel from our most recent training session up in Cripple Creek. So that has been posted. It's live. And other than that, just like and follow our socials and like and follow our YouTube channel, subscribe, and we appreciate your support. Have a great and happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next week.